Budget season often feels like deja vu. Each year, finance teams spend weeks rebuilding what already exists, copying spreadsheets, updating assumptions, and chasing down the same data across business units. For organizations that plan across multiple years, this manual rework slows down the process, introduces errors, and leaves little time for real analysis, strategy, or other high-value work. Instead of focusing on what's changing, teams get stuck recreating and wrangling spreadsheets for what is already known. So if we needed to start a new year's plan, budget clarity, it's very simple to do. Let's fast forward and say we are doing our annual plan for FY28. As you will see, we start with a blank slate. We can very easily run what we call a baseline generator, essentially a copy and paste function for any previous year to start creating draft budget lines for the year that we're planning for, in this example, FY28. Now, what's neat about this capability is you can conditionally specify exactly what you want to bring over. In this example, I want to bring over last year's budget. So in this case, I'm going to come in and I'm going to say I want fiscal year is FY27. As we're planning for 20, I could add additional conditions if I needed to and use any field available in the database to do that. In this case, I found 11 budgets that I'm going to copy over automatically. I can also quickly specify what states I want to include, meaning if you submitted a budget last year and it wasn't either approved, funded, or partially funded, I don't want to bring it over. Now, you could absolutely bring in other draft items that didn't make it through the approval process or got denied to reevaluate. Very easy for you to do. In addition, you can actually specify what value you want to copy over to the next year, what was requested from the previous year, approved, funded, or all of my adjustments. In this case, let's bring over what was actually funded, but let's uplift everything by 5% as it's a new year and we have to account for inflation. I quickly save this and I run it. This is going to give me a clean slate for draft budget lines from FY27 now that will live in my FY28 plan that will be in draft that I can send through the approval workflow. So within a few clicks, this is just one example of why organizations that budget with budget clarity get their annual plans approved 60% faster than organizations running this process manually.